This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The construction site for the new Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium was toured today. Our Kelsey Johnson was there.
The old familiar call from the umpire, "Play ball," will soon be heard as local and professional teams get ready to swing for the fence in the newly constructed Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium. It was confirmed on Wednesday by the Deputy Prime Minister Philip Brave Davis that the $21 million project awarded to Wolseley Construction is well ahead of schedule.
I'm advised that at least 65% of the prefabricated steel that is necessary for the installation of the grandstand and the seating arrangements are here in place. And therefore, we estimate that by November of this year, we'll be playing baseball.
Ground broke for the new facility in 2004. Work commenced in early 2016 for the construction of the new Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium, which will seat 4,500. The new diamond is being erected east of the Government High School in the Queen Elizabeth Sports Center. The first Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium was demolished in 2006 to facilitate the construction of the National Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. The sport was still being played in the Bahamas, but not on a senior level.
Though the interest in baseball has always been present amongst us, the ability to have that interest expressed on the field has been dampened by the various disputes that rage between the organizers of baseball and the officers of baseball, and it has really impacted the sport. The advent of the league in Yamacraw, which is run by Senator Greg Burrows, saw the resurgence in baseball in participation by young people, which now he could be boast that we now have at least 5, 6, 7 Bahamians that are now playing professional balls headed towards the majors, and we wish them all well. They'll now have a state-of-the-art field to come and practice.
It is the hopes that the completion of the baseball stadium will further set the Bahamas apart from its regional counterparts when it comes to having top-notch facilities. Project architect Mike Forster revealed that the stadium has already received high reviews.
One of the credits we've already gotten based on our trip to Louisville is that we've met with a number of officials there, and when they saw the plans, they said we were embarrassing some of the major colleges in terms of the facility that we have here. It's projected that we're going to probably have the best facilitized facility in the Caribbean by far. There isn't very many in the Dominican Republic where there are thousands of baseball facilities that will rank with this one.
Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
The government secondary schools track and field championships back at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium today. We get more on that from Charles Fisher.
Some early morning events before the official opening ceremony and the Knights of Sierra Walker Marching Band starting things off with some pulsating rhythm. There are 8 senior and 9 junior schools all vying for the top spots, and they'll be chasing the CHVA's Raptors and the Sierra Walker Knights, who are out the blocks fast. Speaking on behalf of the Director of Education was the Assistant Director, Keith Saunders.
Sports teach us to recognize the difference between winning and striving for excellence. More importantly, sports teaches us how to handle failure, to get up and try again when we lose. Indeed, a very valuable lesson is to succeed in life. That is the lesson to be learned.
Sanders praising all who have made the meet successful over the last 24 years.
I applaud all physical education teachers and coaches who have given selfishly to prepare and shape student athletes, not only in sports, but in their everyday lives. I commend the organizers of this event, who work tirelessly, year after year, to maintain the high standards of these championships. I also extend my heartfelt gratitude to every parent, our partners, supporters, and all others involved in the success of this event. To all of our students, athletes, I encourage you to consider the hard work and dedication you put into developing your God-given talents to excel to the track and field and transfer that same zeal in every area of your life.
And once again, he encouraged the student athletes to take advantage of the opportunities.
Sports can open many doors for a bright future, but you must be prepared to embrace the opportunities. It is not enough to possess athletic prowess without being academically strong. You must balance both. I encourage you to brace and embody this year's theme. Fulfill your dreams through academics and athletics.
The meet will wrap up on Thursday. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
While the meet wraps up tomorrow, today was the final day of competition for the junior schools. And after holding just a 1.5 point lead following day one, the CH3's Raptors went to work. The highlight of the day came in the under 14 boys high jump. Ahmad Evans soared 1.60 meters and set a new record, breaking the old mark of 1.47, which was established back in 2015. That would help CH3s win their 22nd title as they finished on top with 522.83 points.
Our overall performance today was pretty much perfect. We executed everything we had in the game plan, and we just showed that we could succeed once we continue to put our minds to it. First off, we want to give thanks to God in terms of that for just blessing us and allowing us to continue to be healthy, to just go there and pretty much help the kids. I want to say that our department works tirelessly, just to go there to make sure that these kids perform and do what they have to do. And the kids just pretty much just follow the trend, basically the history of the school, and they want to keep upholding that legacy that's been going on for the past probably 20, 25 years. Words cannot express how proud I am. It's a hats off to them, a job well done, and I hope that they continue to carry this legacy.
The Commonwealth Youth Games will take place here in the 242 this summer, and plans are moving full steam ahead.
We had delegates from England, Team England and Team Wales that came in view our facilities, our hotel accommodations, and thus far we've gotten very high marks. They were very impressed with the facilities we have to offer, and one of the delegates who have been to every junior Youth Games, Commonwealth Youth Games, suggested that the Bahamas may pull off the best one yet. The games are less than 170 days away, and so now we find it necessary to build on our local organizing committee. To date, we've appointed Cora, who's in charge of sports operation, Roy Colbrook, who is one of the sports coordinators, Diane Woodside, sports coordinator. We have 2 interns from Canada who's doing their master's degree as part of our legacy. We have Mike Sands, who obviously the expertise from the World Championship is lending his assistance to us, and a few others. And Jamaica Watch, as everybody knows, and Grafton Eiffel are key members of our team. So we're building up, and it's stressful, like I said, but it's exciting. And I think the reward will be when we finally get these games opening night.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned to check on weather still to come.